On implementation of the 25% reservation clause under the Right to Education Act for students from economically and socially backward classes of society has made very little progress so far. Hundreds of schools across the country are still lagging far behind in implementing the infrastructure norms. Preeti Kumar reports.
3 years ago, Preeti Kumar was able to join a private school in Delhi thanks to the right to education that made it mandatory for unaided private schools to reserve 25% seats for disadvantaged children like her. But Preeti is an exception, as this report shows that only 29% children like her benefited from the law in the last academic year, though 21 lakh students could have. This report by 4 organizations, including IIM Ahmedabad, finds that a majority of states are lagging behind when it comes to giving admissions to socio-economically weaker students.
I think first of all this 25% provision is important because it recognizes that private schools play a very important role in our school system. And my sense is the new education policy will recognize that. 40+% of children already go to private school.
The right to education aims at ensuring universal education to children between the ages of 6 and 14. But 5 years after it was implemented, there are vast discrepancies in how states have performed. Less than 1% students have benefited in Andhra Pradesh. In Uttar Pradesh, that number is at 3%, while Tamil Nadu has 11% disadvantaged students in private schools. The best seat fill rates are in Delhi, Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan.
Quality of school education has to be good, and second, we should be able to provide access to high quality school education to all. The Right to Education Act is an attempt to provide access to everybody. We should maintain quality while we are providing access to everybody, and we ought to make sure that policies we have lots of in India, well-meaning, that actually when implementation occurs, it is implemented in a way that we do indeed provide wide-ranging access to quality education.
Although the numbers are not encouraging, the report points out to a crucial aspect of the implementation of the right to education policy of the government that has the potential for changing the face of education in the country. In New Delhi, with camera person Sachin Gupta, Preeti Kumar for NDTV.